Hi, it's Christy here. I'm just trying to go through with you what is expected of you guys for week 3, in particular the presentation on the development of youth. So there's a nurse at the local community health centre and she wants you to develop a presentation on the health and development of youth, including the physical, intellectual, emotional and social developments, and in either a male or a female during youth, and also how this impacts their physical, social and mental health, positively or negatively. And it's up to you whether you do male or female. You might find it easier to relate it back to your own sex or gender due to the second part of the presentation, which we want you to make this activity more interesting, to provide examples that you provide be related to your experiences of the development change that have happened during youth for you. So we would like you to make it as creative as possible and visually appealing as possible. So there's 3 different things you could use. You could use Animoto, Prezi, Screencast or PowerPoint. So at the moment I'm doing a screencast, so I'm talking over some work. You might want to do the same thing. A Prezi is a sort of online interactive type presentation. So, and I thought I had one up here, but they're not loading at the moment. So anyway, if you just go to the Prezi website, you'll be able to see some samples of that. They're quite cool. Animoto is a little bit different. It's like a video type presentation tool. And this little example here is about a girl turning 3. And if you just type in Animoto, you'll find out how to create them. And the other thing was the screencast, which I'm doing right now. So the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is the bibliography. So making sure that you actually write it in the right way, making sure you've got the right year of your textbook, including for your DCV book. This one example says 2009, but our current book is 2017, so make sure that you have the right date there. So remember, your presentation must include specific examples of physical, intellectual, emotional and social development and the changes that are occurring or have occurred. And you make sure that you talk about the interrelationships between the dimensions and the dimensions of health. So one way to do it is you could have them physical on one screen, talk about the changes that occur and then link them into physical and social mental health, so how that would be affected, and then maybe give an example of what you have gone through yourself. Another way, if you don't want to do a presentation, you might like to do a Dear Diary entry, and the example in the book's really good because we've shown you where interrelationships are and also where the different types of development are mentioned. Remember to contact us anytime if you need help, and also you might want to look at the rubric to see what is expected of you to get a very high. Anyway, hopefully that helps you complete week 3, and I look forward to getting your work. Bye.